still with you at the door. You say it's fine, you'll be okay, but your voice is trembling anyway. Please don't let go, even if the sky starts falling slow, even if we're holding threads too thin. I'll tie my soul to yours again. We're all we've ever known. Please don't let go. You say the fire's not the same, that love in me now feels like blame. But every scar we ever made built a home where we both stayed. Please don't let go, even if the sky starts falling slow, even if we're holding threads too thin. I'll tie my soul to yours again. We're all we've ever known. Please don't let go. I've never begged for much before, but this time I'm down on the floor. I'll be the calm inside your storm if you just promise one thing more. Stay, even if it breaks you. I'll stay, even if it shakes you. Please don't let go, even if the sky starts falling slow, even if the world forgets our name. I'll choose you every time the same. You're all I need to know. Please don't let go. You to sway outside my store. You light a match, keep me warm. I turned away, too blind to see the only light was loving me. Now it's too late to hold you, too late to call you mine. I watched your heart grow quiet while I wasted all our time. I thought you'd never leave, but you're just a memory I grieve. And it's too late to hold you. I hear your laugh in someone's song. It plays like I knew all along that what I had was something rare, but I let go. Now it's too late to hold you, too late to call you mine. I watched your heart grow quiet while I wasted all our time. I thought you'd never leave, but you're just a memory I grieve. And it's too late to hold you. If I could turn the clock around, I'd kneel before your leaving sound. But time moves on, and so did you. I guess I never really knew. You were the home I ran from. Now I'm just lost with no one. Now it's too late to hold you, too late to make it right. You needed more than pieces, and I never gave you light. I thought you'd always stay, but now you're fading day by day, and it's too late. Too late to hold you. Times, the songs I sang but never rhymed. You stood so close, but I stayed still, afraid of how the truth would feel. Now you're gone and I regret every word I never let fall like rain between our days. I stayed quiet, lost in haze. Now it echoes in my head. What I never said. You laughed at things I didn't get, but I was memorizing every step. I had the chance, but not the voice to say you were my only choice. Now you're gone and I regret every word I never let fall like rain between our days. I stayed quiet, lost in haze. Now it echoes in my head. What I never said. I wonder if you ever knew the way the world turned gold with you. If I had one more breath to spare, I'd tell you now I always cared. But silence has a heavy cost, and some things stay forever lost. Now you're gone and I regret every word I never let fall like rain between our days. I stayed quiet, lost in haze. Now it echoes in my head. What I never said. kept breaking every day. I held your hand through silent fights and kissed you through the sleepless night. I loved you anyway, through the cracks, through the pain. Even when we lost our flame, I stayed through every rainy day. You never had to ask me why, I just knew, and I didn't lie. It hurt, but I loved you anyway. You chased the world beyond our walls, and I stood still while watching falls. You needed more than I could be, but I still gave you all of me. I loved you anyway, through the doubts, through the grave. And when you walked away, I stayed until I lost my way. You never said that you were done, but I could feel you coming undone. It burned, but I loved you anyway. Now all I keep is quiet grace and memories I can't erase. Maybe we were meant to break, but I won't say it was a mistake. Oh, oh. Some love doesn't get to stay, but it still mattered anyway. I loved you anyway, through the dark, through the fray. Even when you wouldn't stay, I chose you all over again. Though time has taken you away, one thing I'll never let decay is this truth: I loved you anyway. You walk beside me in my mind, but in your world I'm left behind. I smile when you don't even see, like I'm a ghost where you should be. Maybe I was meant to miss you, to love in silence, never kiss you, to learn what letting go feels like, when nothing ever felt so right. Maybe we were just a flame that flickered soft but couldn't stay, and I was meant to miss you anyway. I hear your name in every song and wonder if you feel it wrong, that I still hold the what ifs tight when you've already found your light. Maybe I was meant to miss you, to love in silence, never kiss you, to learn what letting go feels like, when nothing ever felt so right. Maybe we were just a flame that flickered soft but couldn't stay, and I was meant to miss you anyway. I won't pretend I'm over this, or that I don't replay your lips, but love sometimes is meant to be the quiet ache no one can see, and that's okay. I'll hold it true, even if you never
Maybe I was meant to miss you, to love from far and never kiss you, to write your name in every line, but never get to call you mine. Maybe love was not the end, but just the start I couldn't mend. Still, I was meant to miss you. You come and go like tides at night, pull me in and dim the light. Say you're lost, say you're afraid, but I've seen all the games you play. Still, you come back to me again, like I'm your shelter in the rain. You leave with someone else's name, then run to me when you're in pain. And I let you in, though I pretend that this time it won't hurt again. But you come back to me again. You know the key is by the door, I never locked it anymore. You sit and lie like nothing's wrong, and I hum the same forgiving song. Still, you come back to me again, like I'm your shelter in the rain. You leave with someone else's name, then run to me when you're in pain. And I let you in, though I pretend that this time it won't hurt again. But you come back to me again. One day I'll find the strength to leave and take what's left of me to breathe. But till that day, I play the part of home you run to when you fall apart. I wish you'd stay, but wishing never made you stay. Still, you come back to me again, like I'm your shelter in the rain. I know the cycle, know the ache, but I still open for your sake. Maybe love is just a bed that never knows where it should end. So you come back to me again. You don't fight, you don't stay, you just drift a bit each day. No goodbyes, no sharp edge, just silence growing at the edge. You're slipping away slowly, like light at the end of morning. No final words, no warning sign, just cold horizon, distant time. I reach but can't hold tightly. You fade like dreams that leave me nightly. You're slipping away slowly. way. You're slipping away slowly, like stars that disappear softly. No storms to break, no loud goodbye, just love that's learning how to die. I reach but can't hold tightly. You fade like dreams that leave me nightly. You're slipping away slowly. I'd rather scream, I'd rather cry than watch you leave and not know why. But maybe slow is how we end. Not every break is meant to bend. And maybe love just runs out, like fire burning low without a shout. You're slipping away slowly, like waves retreating from me. No blame to place, no fights to mend, just two hearts learning how to end. I reach but can't hold tightly. You fade like dreams that leave me nightly. You're slipping away quietly. In our world, we never had the perfect days, the kind they write in songs or plays. But when you laughed, I felt the sun, even if it said when night had come. It was still love, even when we fell apart, even when you broke my heart. It wasn't flawless, wasn't fair, but don't you say it wasn't there. It didn't end the way we dreamed of, but it was still love. You said goodbye like fading light, not loud, just slowly out of sight. But every tear that stained my skin was proof of what we held within. It was still love, even when we lost the spark, even in the silent dark. It wasn't perfect, wasn't pure, but I still wanted nothing more. We didn't get the stars above, but it was still love. Now I don't curse the time we spent. Not every fire is meant to end. And forever some just burn to show us all the things we are. And I won't call it a mistake. Some hearts are just too full to fake. It was still love, even when it slipped away, even when we couldn't stay. It wasn't flawless, wasn't clear, but every second kept you near. No matter what we're made of, it was still love.
used to count your steps at night, waiting for the keys, the light. But now the hallway echoes clear, no footsteps left for me to hear. I'm learning to walk alone through empty rooms I used to know. Without your voice, without your name, it's quiet but I'm not the same. It's not the path I would have shown, but I'm learning to walk alone. I pour one cup, not two these days. Your side of bed, untouched, unchanged. I play our song in half the key. It sounds like loss, but it sets me free. I'm learning to walk alone through every dusk, through every dawn. No shadows left beside my own, but somehow I keep moving on. It's not the path I would have known, but I'm learning to walk alone. One step, one breath, that's all it takes to find the strength inside the ache. I won't forget, I won't erase, but I won't stay inside that place. Maybe love means letting go of what we thought was ours to hold. I'm learning to walk alone, not broken, just a little slow. Each step away from what we were is one step closer to what's sure. It's not the path I would have known, but I'm learning to walk alone. You didn't stay, but you were real. You gave me something I could feel. For every tear that touched my skin, there's a memory where you begin. Thank you for the love, even if it didn't last. For the laughter and the crash, for the truth behind the mask. We didn't end the way we dreamed, but you still taught my heart to see. So thank you for the love. waste if you only knew how loud my heart beats when I see you, how every laugh you give to them feels like a song I never penned. If you only saw the love I hide behind it all, maybe you'd stay. Maybe you'd see me too. I hear your stories, not along, but wonder if I still belong in all the pages left unread. The words I wrote but never said. If you only knew how long I've kept this feeling true, how every time you say her name I bite my tongue and take the blame. If you only saw the girl who loved you through it all, maybe you'd stay. Maybe you'd see me too. I'll keep it quiet, keep it kind. You'll never know what's on my mind, but just in case you wonder why, there's love behind this last goodbye. You don't have to feel the same, but I still whisper your name. If you only knew that every light still leads to you, that I would choose this silent day over a heart that's never break. If you only saw how much I gave without a flaw, maybe you'd stay. Maybe you'd see me too. As you, I keep it wide too late. As you, I need. Space the most. You gave your heart in quiet ways, and I let go without a trace. But now it's too late to feel this way, to miss the words I didn't say, to wish I held your hand that night when all you needed was a fight. Let you slip, I watched you fade. Now I ache for every day. It's too late to feel this way. You waited longer than you should. love me more than I understood. I took your patience like the sky, endless till you said goodbye. But now it's too late to feel this way, to chase the dreams I threw away, to trace your shadow in the dark, and wish I'd followed with my heart. I let you go, I made you stay, too many nights in disarray. It's too late to feel this way. I see you now with someone new. You laugh the way I once made you, and though I smile I feel the sting of almost everything. Regret is cruel when it arrives. It plays the past behind your eyes. Cause now it's too late to feel this way, to ask for one more yesterday. You gave me love I couldn't hold, and now I'm left with nights too cold. I hope you found a heart that stays, while I just count the lost yesterdays. It's too late to feel this way. You came in soft like morning rain, not loud, just easing out the pain. I didn't think I'd love again, but here you are just holding hands. And it feels like something like hope, like light returning after snow. I don't know where this road will bend, but I don't want it to ever end. You speak in ways I understand, and I forget the past I read. It feels like something like hope. You don't ask me to erase the ones I lost, the empty space. You just show up and stay a while, and let me fall a little smile. It feels like something like hope, like music playing soft and slow. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but with you here I feel more whole. You touch the parts I never show, and suddenly I start to grow. It feels like something like hope. I still flinch when someone cares, but you don't rush, you're just aware. You wait until I choose to breathe, and that alone is all I need. Maybe love's quiet this time, not fire, but something kind. And it feels like something like hope, like dawn that rises soft and close. You're not the storm I used to chase. Your calm, your warmth, your saving grace. I don't know where we'll go from here, but for the first time I'm sincere. It feels like something
saw me there at all. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. We danced so close but never crossed the line. I held my breath for just one sign, but some love stay undefined. And you almost were mine. I knew your dreams, I knew your fears, I knew the shape of all your tears, but you were chasing something new, while I stayed wrapped in thoughts of you. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. You leaned on me but never read the signs. I smiled through every secret ache, hoping someday you might break. But you almost were mine. Now you're gone and I remain a gentle ghost that bears your name. And though you never truly knew, I gave the deepest part to you. Some stories end before they start, but still they echo through the heart. I was almost yours, you were almost mine. We blurred the edge of love and time. You found your path and I stayed still, loving you against my will. And you almost were mine. I've cleaned the drawers, I've packed the box, I've thrown away the keys and locks. I've said the words that should set free, but sometimes you still visit me. Some days still hurt, like echoes in an empty room, like perfume that still feels like you. I've moved on but not immune. I smile, I breathe, I'm in the dirt. But someday still hurt. I walk the streets we used to know, the coffee shop, that corner slow, and every laugh and every sound still brings the world you're not around. Some days still hurt, like rain that falls and won't explain why healing never feels the same, why saying fine still hides the flame. I do my best, I play my part, but some days still bruise my heart. I'm not the girl who begged you stay. I found new light, I found new ways, but even peace can have its price when love is frozen once in ice. still whisper your old name. Some days still hurt, like songs that never learn to end, like letters never meant to send. I've learned to lose, I've learned to mend, but some truths never feel inert. And some days still hurt. I used to count the days you'd call. I used to cry when night would fall. But now the sky just feels like blue. No trace of me still chasing you. I don't miss you like I used to. Don't ache when someone walks past too. Don't play a song like some old tune. Don't wait for dreams that don't come true. You were a page I had to turn to, but I don't miss you like I used to. I cleaned the space you used to fill and left the picture on the sill. Not out of grief or holding on, but proof that love can still move on. I don't miss you like I used to. Don't trace your name in morning dew. Don't ask the stars what we could be. I found a softer way to breathe. You were a flame I had to burn through, but I don't miss you like I used to. Sometimes the sun will pull me back, but it fades like footprints in the track. You taught me loss, you taught me grace, and now I smile when I see your face. Some hearts don't stay, but still they shape the ways we bend, the steps we take. I don't miss you like I used to. I've outgrown the shade I clung to. There's peace in learning when to let the past be something we don't regret. You were a love that helped me break through, and I don't miss you like I used to. start falling. I still flinch at sudden light, but you're a softer kind of bright. And maybe this is how it starts, not loud but deep inside the heart. You don't make promises you can't keep, but you've given me the room to breathe. So I think I'm carefully falling, not with fear but something true, not the way I used to do it, but slowly into you. And if this love is worth installing, let it be carefully falling. Walking quiet like a breeze, but leave a storm inside of me. And every smile you give I save, like fragile glass I'm scared to break. Please don't be temporary, don't be just a passing spark. I've seen love turn imaginary, leave nothing but the dark. But you feel like something steady, so please don't be temporary. I trace your shadow on my skin, as if to prove where you have been. I've built too much on shifting sand, but you feel like solid land. Please don't be temporary, not a chapter, not a line. Don't be one more fleeting story that just echoes out in time. You fit the spaces that I buried, so please don't be temporary. I know that life can change so fast, and nothing's really built to last. But if you go, leave something true, a piece of me that stays with you. You don't have to promise always, just be here in honest ways. Please don't be temporary, let this feeling take its place. Don't let go when things get scary, don't just vanish without trace. You've woken something necessary, so please tragedy. Your touch is soft, your words are slow, and somehow now I start to grow. Maybe this is love, not the kind that burns too fast, but something warm that's built to last. No more hiding, no more just because. Maybe this is love. You see the cracks, but you don't run. You call them stars, nothing's undone. And in your silence I feel safe, not like before. This time it stays. Maybe this is love, not a dream I'll have to lose, not a war I didn't choose, just showing up when it gets tough. Maybe this is love. You don't promise always skies, but you stay through cloudy nights. And for the first time I believe that love's not something meant to leave. You don't fix me, you just stay, and that alone has changed my way. Maybe this is love, something slow, something true. No fireworks, just me and you. A quiet trust, a gentle touch. Maybe this is love. Too much, forgot my name, held every heart, absorbed the blame. But now I stand with softer hands, not waiting to be understood. I understand. I'm coming back to me, to the quiet I used to fear, to the girl I lost in tears. I see her in the mirror, finally. I'm coming back to me. I used to need someone to stay, to make the silence go away. But now I fill the empty space with deeper breath and kinder grace. I'm coming back to me, not the version they designed, but the one I left behind, the one who dances when she's free. I'm coming back to me. Oh, it's not a roar, it's not a cry, just steady footsteps through the night. And every step I choose to take feels less like breaking, more like wake. I don't need fixing, just the time to be my own and make it mine. I'm coming back to me.